If you're trying to sneak in, it's not gonna work. Oh, but then again, I don't think you need to sneak in for something like this. Of course. But you certainly took your time. And, well, you look nice. What's the occasion? I'm kidding. I was waiting for you to stop by. For a moment, I was beginning to think that you got cold feet. And how did I know that you were gonna come tonight? Well, a few months ago, you offhandedly mentioned about wanting to surprise me with something special. Granted, you backtracked pretty quickly. But you wouldn't say something like that if you had been thinking about it. And I figured that taking all of us out to a restaurant like that wasn't exactly what you'd consider special. Did I remember that? Of course. I remember all the things that matter to me. Don't get me wrong. I appreciate the gesture and the thought. Though considering the venue, I'd say that was Kave's idea. A bit too loud for my tastes, but I guess I didn't really mind. Tuning people out, easy enough after all. I didn't mean you. If I wanted to tune you out, it'd be pretty obvious. But personally, I quite like you. Yeah, I do. Otherwise, do you really expect that I, of all people, would have left my door unlocked in the middle of the night like this? Of course not. The only reason is because I was expecting you. Now, close the door behind you before anyone gets suspicious. And come on. Make yourself at home. And don't even bother trying to make excuses. I know that you've got something behind your back. What? Oh, come on now. You don't have to act so surprised. It's pretty obvious. Besides, it's me we're talking about. You really think I wouldn't notice something like that? Well, don't be so harsh on yourself. There's not much that anyone can hide from me, let alone you. Why? What do you think? Close, but no. You want me to tell you? It's because you are the only person that I just can't keep my mind off of. Now, shh. Keep that between you and me. Yeah? So, I'm kind of excited to see what you've got in store for me tonight. I'm all surprised that you've got wrapped up so nicely. Well, come on. If you're still gonna hesitate, you might just miss giving that to me on my birthday. Considering it's pretty late. Thank you. Now, what could be inside this little thing? It's wrapped pretty nicely. Lightweight. I guess guessing's not really going to do anything for us, huh? And sit down. It would be nice of me to have you standing there while I'm unwrapping your gift. Did you make this? Amazing. Finely crafted bookmark. Shaped like a feather. It's enchanted. You went through all that trouble just so you could get me this one-of-a-kind bookmark, huh? So that my books won't deteriorate. And you say that I have good memory. If I recall, I only ever really complained about that inside my head. Guess I never noticed that I even said it out loud. Huh. You seem pretty proud of yourself. No. It's your right to be so. A gift that's as thoughtful as this is definitely something that I appreciate. Still, it's a lot of effort for something that's relatively minor. I'm aware. But it's minor to you. The only person who would care so much about something like this is me. You. Thank you. For this. I hope it wasn't too much trouble getting it, though. But then again, with your achievements, status, I guess I shouldn't be surprised that you could get something like this made. I'll be sure to think of you every single time I'm reading then. Not that I don't already. You really liked that, didn't you? Even if you do try to hide it. Thanks. Again. Even though, if I'm being pretty honest, I never really did care much for birthdays. Usually, just attract some unneeded attention, or maybe some weird spectacle. But this I don't mind. You're... Huh. Really? You know, you asked something similar like that before, a while back. You did. I told you, if it matters to me, I won't forget. But yeah, you asked. One of the reasons why I never seem to aim higher. Why it looks like I refuse weird titles or tributes. It's because I believe that I already have what I want. What I need. Peace. Quiet. Enough funds to buy whatever text, scroll, or book that I want. And enough adventure to discover things that I can't buy. But more than anything else, someone who's sharp enough to just barely match my wit. Isn't that right? So bashful even right now. But I like that. Always keeping me on my toes. Oh? Well, there's the reaction I expected. You've really changed a lot, huh? Since we first met. I've changed too, huh? True. You know, a long time ago, I've always loved just being left alone in peace. Being by myself, enjoying the quiet and the silence. But then that feeling, that solitude, I guess, stopped feeling peaceful. And began to feel incomplete. Like something was missing. And I blame you for that. Each day that we spent together just showed me more and more what I've been missing out on in my life. Not that I expected we'd become like this when we first met. Really, it came as a surprise to me. Just how interesting you are. Your wit is unmatched. You understand my silence. It isn't boredom or annoyance to you. You don't even seem to mind if I get this close. And what's this? Could it be that the bookmark that you gave me, that wasn't the only gift you had for me tonight? What do I mean? I can smell it. That perfume. You remembered, didn't you? Such a bad liar. I know you did. I told you that the smell, when you wear it, it makes me... Can you blame me? I might be a man of knowledge that prioritizes my books, but I'm still a man. I have my urges, my desires. They very much so exist. Normally I am. But when you're so close like this, when you look at me with these eyes, these wanting and yearning eyes, it's hard to hold back. When your breath hitches, when you swallow down your embarrassment in a single gulp, can't help but admit that the way that my mind helplessly wanders towards, well, thoughts of slowly tracing your shoulder with, really, normally my mind would be running through so many thoughts and ideas, solving problems and issues, thinking of the next thing. But somehow, you've got me completely single-mindedly focused on you. The only image in my mind. There it is. That warm hitch of breath. I know what that means. Your mind's racing too, isn't it? You can feel it, can't you? Tell me, what's running through your mind right now? I want to know. Playing hard to figure out. Then why don't I guess? You did make sure to lock the door behind you, right? Good. Then, my first guess, is it being pushed down onto the couch like this? With me on top of you? Or is it how my breath just warms up your neck? Maybe it's how my whispers just tickle your ears, paired with soft, sweet nothings. Still no. Then Is it how I planned? Did you like the content and do you want to hear the full version of this audio along with all of my complete and uncensored audios? Well, if you did, then please make sure to head on over to my Patreon, Azeru Official. That's Azeru Official. Or you could check out my website, azzyaudios.com. That is AZZYaudios.com. You can listen to a better and longer version of this audio over there. But yes, if you like this though, please make sure to click on that like, comment, share, subscribe, notifications on buttons down below. Let me know that you want more of this and I will gladly make more of it for you. But if you also want to hear some of my other content, be it song covers, live streams, which include live ASMR on Fridays, or gaming, I stream every Monday, Wednesday and Friday, or webcomics, literally everything else, you can go check out the links below or again on my website, azzyaudios.com or azeruofficial.com. I'll see you over there, okay?